instead of twins, 10 came together. And they were so bright, not extraordinary. Hardly they came to 7 years that they had completed the study of all the scriptures. With the passage of time, the parents departed from the world. They passed away. And in spite of all their study of scriptures, they felt extremely afflicted with separation from the dear parents. And renouncing their home, they went into Kailasha mountain at the higher level. Together, all the 10 began to reflect upon what is to be done. What should be our goal? What is significant? And they brought to their mind all the possible objectives, all the possible things they could work for. And they found everything was deficient. To become a ruler, how long? To have a lot of money, and what will you ultimately gain? To live for a very long time, but then what does it happen in the end? Eldest brother took the lead. He became the leader and he started discussing. Everything in this world that people attain is transient. To me, being cosmos all together, that seems interesting. Brahmatva, may I be the Brahma. And all of them agreed to it, but then said, how can we do that? And the eldest brother, as a guru, he started telling, listen, and all of you follow. Sit in lotus pose, all of you. Turn your mind inward. Enter in deep meditation. And generate this one simple affirmation. I am the creator. I am the sustainer. I am the destroyer. This follows a subtle hint of very advanced practice of Vedanta. The Upanishads and Brahma Sutras give the definition of Brahman. Brahman is that from whom the entire world has emanated, by whom world is sustained, into whom the world dissolves. And that Brahman you are. But at this stage they were not at the highest level, so their mind stopped at the idea of Virat form, God with countless heads, countless arms, God who enfolds the entire cosmos. the sky his head, netherworld his feet. All this is an artistic presentation. Because there is no head or feet when you look at the cosmos. They began to practice Hiranya Garbhopasana. Upasana, meditation, focused on I am Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha literally means golden womb, figurative term for Brahma, the creator, who creates out of cosmic level, the entire universe emanates. How should you practice this? The eldest brother goes on giving instructions. First imagine I am seated on a mighty blossom, a mighty lotus. Lotus that is well developed. I am not a little creature, I am Brahma, the creator. I am the creator. I am the doer. I am the enjoyer. I am the seer. No one in this creation sees in an independent way. It is I who see through all eyes. That's the description of Brahma. Who is the knower? Who is the seer? You may go on asserting, oh, I see all of it. But that I of yours is very shy when it comes to bigger situations. So ultimately it is the God who is the seer, who is the hearer. Now you are leading your mind towards that. So you are creating in your mind that affirmation. I am the creator. I am the sustainer. Within me, there abide sages. There abide Devi, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Gayatri. All the Puranas and scriptures, Vedas, they are part of me. All the elegant performances of a heavenly elegance, all are within me. All beings, gods with their dazzling personalities, demons with their devious personalities, all within me. They are all part of me. To help your mind just to understand, if you say, I am the body, it is very simple. But if you start thinking about the immensity of the body, the millions of cells, millions of vital points, millions of stories, wars are taking place in different areas, messages are rushing from one center to another. Piles and piles of topics are being arranged in your unconscious. Every moment, tremendous reference is made with all your karmas. All that is going on. Who is doing you? If that fits into the mind, try to understand the entire universe is one I am. This practice called ahamgraha upasana. That again is a part of meditation that one needs to learn and practice. Normally you meditate. You are meditating on Lord Vishnu, Shiva, and you are praying. Now in this form of meditation, you relax and try to understand ego has no reality. So entertain the idea, I am. Now choose any form of meditation. I am Shiva. Shivoham. That's the beauty of Hindu insight. Normally, if you, in other religions, I'm not underestimating, they have their own way of giving the highest. Jesus says, know ye not ye are gods. Similarly, but from majority point of view, if anyone were to say, I am God, people will look at that person with tremendous agitated mind. Is a blasphemy. On the other hand, when you develop a profound movement and say, Shivoham, instead of Shivadasoham, I am your slave, O Shiva. I am Shiva. And Shiva is all the more pleased. This can be taught in stages. There is an episode in Shankaracharya's time. A sage, it may be Shankaracharya himself, doesn't matter, but a sage is giving that instruction to his disciples that focus your mind on the object of meditation. First choose what you want to meditate on. But instead of viewing yourself separate from the object, sit down and say, I am that. If you meditate on a flower, now allow your mind, I am. I am the river. I am the air element. I am the earth. I am the sun. And this Guru instructed his disciples, and at the time, food time, all the disciples should come. One disciple didn't come. The Guru became concerned. What has happened to me? And someone reported that he has entered the cave and he has not come out. So the Guru said, let's see what's happening. He took few disciples and went to the cave and said, come out, what are you doing? And the person in the cave said, how can I come out? I am a buffalo. The point was that he entered, and then his mind says, what is most dear to me? He was a farmer. So when he had come away from that place of his, that was he loved a little pet, buffalo pet. So now as he sat in meditation, he asserted, I am buffalo. His horn has grown, the body is buffalo. He became so intensely involved that within an hour or so, he couldn't come out. Because as a human being, he entered the cave. The cave doesn't have a big opening. So he stayed completely helpless. Knowing this, Guru Guru understood the point and said, now is the time. Do the affirmation, now I am. Using his own normal identity. And then he got back from that to normal consciousness. It's a dramatization of aham graha upasana. And it is a form of affirmation. You may find your mind filled with negative things. But when you are practicing meditation, you allow your mind to be calm. Then bring to your mind the image of someone who is very happy. Rama, Buddha who is very peaceful. Or turn your attention and create an affirmation. I am the most blessed. I am Shiva. I am Vishnu. But how much you will go into that depends upon your level of understanding and what you can handle. The ultimate goal is to have that type of affirmation, I am, Satchidananda, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. So that's what this eldest brother told all his brothers. And they entered into the practice. I am Brahma, the Creator. And they did it with aham graha upasana method, with identity. Meditate on any object with a sense of identity with it. That puts you very close to Vedantic vichar. I am Brahma. However, you need to prepare. The normal type of meditation should not be neglected, but you can. As your mind advances, then you step beyond the ego and allow your mind to have that affirmation, I am. I'm the cosmic being. I'm a river. I'm a mountain. I'm a forest. I'm even a bird. That's quite enough to make you feel free. And deep down, you need to have the understanding that it is not imagination. You're not doing something so out of the reason. Because I am in you is aware. In dream, all things that you see, you are. And with this we conclude. Om Shanti Shanti.
I was listening the other day about a scientific documentary, trying to understand or speaking about the evolution of man on Earth. And ultimately, the question which apparently science has never been able to tackle is, how did it all begin? The first molecule, forget about the evolution, the first molecule, how did life begin? One of the theories that seems now that thinking of is very, very plausible is that probably some asteroid, let's say billions of years ago, fell on Earth and brought the germination of life. And that brings me to a question, and this is obviously not, I don't expect the exact answer, but it would seem that on the physical plane, it could be that in the universe, as you're speaking forever or eternity, life has always existed in some form probably just as in Satchidananda, you talk about existence forever. Probably also on the physical plane, there has always been in the universe for eternity has been life, because the thought of life coming out of nowhere is
You are perfectly right, you see. There is no problem with that.
nobody will ever know. But I mean,
No, but it doesn't make any difference
it
either.
doesn't make any difference. But the vehicle that you
First point,
is always
First point, it is very scientific to say that science has not come to conclusion. Because science is science because it never comes to a conclusion. It is a constant research process. The day it comes to conclusion, it is no longer science. So therefore, anything can be viewed in so many ways. People are studying certain points today. 10 years later, they have a different way of looking at it. 100 years later, they may look back and say, these people were cave dwellers. But that scientific advancement is a curiosity that fills your mind with amazement. But beyond that, it has no other purpose.
but other than the
Now try to understand. Huh?
That's wrong, sir.
Just as Vedanta speaks about existence, the sati, the sat of Satyananda,
No.
permanent existence.
But try to understand that all the studies are done on the basis of human perceptions. It is from the point of view of human perceptions, all the lives are being studied. A butterfly looks like that, ant looks like that, from human point of view. So in that relative world, there is its own reality, past, present, future. There is a reality of evolution. All that mind can go on working. But what scripture does, not negate all this, not to fight with all this, but to put your mind to understand what makes you see things. What is behind your senses? What is a human being? It is irrespective whether a human being came 50,000 years back or it has nothing to do with. Even if you came 1,000 years back or just 10,000 years back, doesn't matter. The problem is the same. Who am I? In other words, all that study has a different level. Spiritual movement is not contradicted by them. Many of those studies can be a part of growing. But real growth comes when you are focused on what's me. And that discovery requires another type of understanding. That your mind is the equipment. It's not an ordinary cell phone. And this mind equipment can be enhanced by the practice of meditation, by the practice of yoga, by creating integration in your personality. And as you go on enhancing it, you are using a intuitive vision which science has to understand and bow down to it.
You have also said, Swamiji, that enlightenment does not come without life. In other words, you cannot become enlightened unless you're embodied. So that's the physical plane of it. In my point of it.
That's perfect. That's what I said. There's no contradiction
No,
in that.
there isn't. No. The point I'm saying is, it just kind of occurred to me that probably that embodiment in some form forever has existed.
Therefore scriptures say, Hindu scriptures, there has been countless, millions of Vishnus, millions of Rama have come. They never put any beginning. This is science that puts a beginning. There was only one band.
Everybody wants to know when the Vedantas were written, what year they were.
No, but that doesn't make any difference.
That doesn't make any-
When did Newton exist? That has nothing to do with his theory. Okay? Any message?